Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Kalaripayattu-1. Today I'm going to teach you the fundamentals of the Otta. The Otta is a weapon specific for kalari. It is this thing. It's a wooden stick, it has a curve in it, and it is considered the master weapon. Which is in itself a little bit weird, because within kalari there is there are levels of training. The first level is empty hand training, second level is training with wooden weapons, and the third level is training with iron weapons, so like a sword, a spear, and this kind of weapons. Now, within kalari, they claim that this stick is the master weapon. Actually, in status, it is above the iron weapons, which is weird because it's wood. It should be on the second level, but no. It is actually above everything. It is the master's weapon. So, what is this weapon? Why is it the master's weapon, and why is it above all the other weapons? Well, I have done some research after it, and I came to some conclusions, and I think, in my feeling, this stick was before a small sword or a dagger, and I've also found which dagger it was. Within the Nair community, Nair is a caste within Kerala, which was actually holding the power for ages in Kerala. So all the nobility, all the kings, and everybody who was a landowner was from the Nair caste, or the Nair population, and they were using a specific kind of weapon. And these weapons, they were called kaduthila. A kaduthila was a weapon which looked like this, and it was iron. Now, the kaduthila, I don't have a kaduthila, so I cannot show you that weapon. But the interesting thing is of a kaduthila is that it is nowadays still used in certain rituals which are going on in Kerala, and these rituals, they are mainly coming from the Nair community. And you can see they have a sword. They're using sword in the rituals, and the sword is something like this shape, but the belly of the weapon, this part, is a little bit more pronounced, like this. And they have all kind of bells and rings and things on it, so it makes sound. I don't have such weapon, but what do I have is this weapon. It is a similar weapon. It is old. It is 18th century, and it is in chilanum. And in chilanum, this dagger was used mainly in the Maratha Empire. Maratha Empire was a central Indian empire which became very powerful, and which could even withstand the Mughals of the north. Actually, they even took some lands of the Mughals. Well, this is a chilanum dagger, and I'm going to explain a little bit about the Otta with this dagger. So now and then I take this dagger and I try to show you how the Otta really is working. As you can see, the Otta and the chilanum, they are similar in shape. Both they are, well, this is a little bit shorter than this one, but it's about 30 to 40 centimeters. That's exactly what the Otta is. And you can see you have here the hilt, you have here a small handguard, and here you have the blade, which is curved as with the Otta. It has actually here it has a very sharp edge, and here it's also sharp but not that sharpened as this one. So the attention is on this side. There are different styles of learning the Otta. Many schools, they teach the Otta as one student is standing like this, and the other students stand at the other side, and they use the weapon like this. In our school, the way I have learned it, we have two different weapons. One is the student side, again like this, stand like this. But the other side, and we have now my faithful companion. It is a normal straight sword or straight dagger, which is this symbolized by the wooden stick here, which is a little bit, which is straight wooden stick. So we are going now to do the first form of the first form. He's going to attack me from on the central line. So he's going to attack me on this line, the central line. So he's going to do that. So when he do that, I'm going to dive under it and I'm going to defend while holding my Otta like this, his cut. So there it comes. So this. And you can see when I'm defending his cut, then I'm going inside like this. So I screw it, as it were, up. It's like you have a weight, or it's very good comparison. If you have judo forms, you also take the person like this on your shoulders. So you go a little bit down and you push the person up. In the same way you push the Otta up, you defend it. So if he goes a little bit, you saw him correcting his attack, but if he is going to do that, so he's going to attack me, I can also come here. So it is a very, if he use the knife, you can see what is going on. So the knife I have like this. So I can defend, of course, like this, but I can also, if I have here, I defend here. And it's a very nice position. I can cut his arm. Okay? Second blow. So we come here. One. Then I'm going to thrust the point of the Otta in his chest or in his throat here. So 1, 2. Then I'm going to cut his neck. And I cut the neck like this. So I do it in a diagonal way. Diagonal manner. 1, 1, 1. So this way. So repeat it again. He's going to attack me. 1. I'm going to thrust. He's going to defend the thrust. I'm going for his throat. Then I'm going for his, and that is very peculiar for this weapon, I'm going for his feet. So I step, and when I step out, I'm going for his ankle here, the inside. And I try to reach his ankle and cut his muscles. So I cut here, and then I go back to his throat. And I jump back. Exactly. So, all together, 1, thrust, throat, step, throat. Okay, I want to explain about these movements. So, the thing is with Otta, you are going to attack on the upper parts of the body, and suddenly you go down completely to his knees, or to attack his feet. So, in this case, you're using round movements. So these round movements, like this, in order to perform the attack. As you can see, the sharp side of the weapon is here. So going with round movements, you can see how I'm performing cuts on the body, like this. So if I go round like this, I thrust the point in his body. Or I go round like this, I'm going to thrust like this in his foot. In this case, I'm going round in this way. So I'm standing here with right foot front. I'm stepping with my left foot not straight, but a little bit to the side, and I perform a round attack. So I'm actually, I try to get away from his body, from his attack. I'm going to the side and I'm going to attack his foot. So I will show you how that works. So I'm standing here and I'm going to try to attack him here. So with the round movement, I'm going to down here. And of course, now he's going nicely, he's stepping nicely on my movement, he's stepping backwards. But suppose he's not stepping backwards, it's not a problem. So I'm going around his body, I take this around his body, around. And even when I'm going down, I can take his skin with me. He's going on the skin, or here, or whatever. Everything that comes my way, I just cut. Doesn't matter. One. And when I go down, I'm here, and I can either attack this foot here, or I can either attack this foot here, this ankle. This one or this one at the other side. So again, he remains standing, and I'm going whoop down here, and I'm going to attack. Or a little bit further, I'm going to attack, and I'm standing here. Or maybe his knee. I can also nicely thrust the weapon in his knee. Here. So when I do this, the Otta, it's a little bit more clear. So, I'm standing here, I cut his ankle. I can cut his knee. Step a little bit more out, I can cut this knee, this ankle. So, when you're performing the round movements, the purpose of it is to get behind your opponent. So again, we're going now to do the complete form. And then when you practice, gradually you get an idea of how the Otta is working. The Otta is working mainly with round movements and trying to get at the back of your opponent. So there we go. We're going to attack. Up. Now I'm going to stab. Cut. Here. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, please press the like button and the subscribe button and keep on watching my videos. The more you watch my videos, the better will you become in Kalari. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.